Hello there. I wanted to talk about real value, what has real value, and what I have come to learn since me and my family have been on the road in a motorhome working on organic farms for the last 10 months now, and it's been an awesome experience. And I have definitely proven beyond all reasonable doubt that the true value and true currency of our species is human endeavour, meaning that our time, knowledge and effort is the real value that makes everything happen. And part of the reason why I went on this adventure is because I wanted to work for purpose instead of for profit. It's all on voluntary basis, this woofing thing that I'm doing, and it just becomes really obvious very quickly that without, hands on deck and people mucking in and getting on with whatever needs doing, then you don't eat. So that injects the element of responsibility into everyday life and into your purpose. So that's what gives the purpose value. It's what are you trying to achieve through your actions? Now, if I don't get up in the morning and harvest the veg, or if I don't milk the cow for all the dairy products, then you don't eat. So what's the real and true value there? Is it an inanimate object in the form of coins and paper called money, or is it my ability and effort to actually do and give me and others those things that nourish the human body? Food. And that goes into any other element of so-called work. So it's prioritising what really matters and putting the value in the purpose of the task at hand. So all the while, farmers and anyone else for that matter places a false value in the belief system of money, is totally limiting themselves and holding, for any individual who believes in that religion, the religion of money, is holding themselves and therefore the rest of humanity back from essentially getting on with being responsible for ourselves and placing value in what really matters. Now, I call it the religion of money, but it is, if you really think about it, it is actually a religion of coercion. And coercion is a breach of objective morality, natural law. And why do I say that? Because if I can't eat or be warm or have shelter without having to give away my energy and time to earn something that has no value at all, no intrinsic value, then I'm being coerced through a culture and a belief system of money just to eat and be warm. And that's mental. It's such a restricting that's why a restricting, limiting belief system, which is why Mark Passio described it in his natural law seminar as the resistor in the system. it limits human potential. So that's what I'm really talking about here, is human potential, true purpose in the intent of our actions. So basically money restricts the ability to create, which in a sense then is sorcery, the suppression of consciousness, because magic is the creational side of our consciousness through righteous intent. And money restricts that so much. And I've been reading Tom Cowan's book, Common Sense Child Rearing, and he says in that for a vast period of humanity's existence, we haven't operated with money. We've just done things because they need doing. And so again, this is all a diseased psyche, a societal mental illness. Bloody hell, raining acorns. In the belief that money has value. And again, on farms, I've seen it time and time again, just the human endeavour and the human effort is what is really valued. Just getting stuck in and doing stuff, applying knowledge to different tasks and solving problems. And it's wonderful to see. And yes, I am still in a position of coercion like everyone else, where I need to earn money just to live. And but while I'm on this adventure in my motorhome with my family, I'm going to enjoy, the voluntary agreement between me and the farmers working for purpose, and taking the element of slavery out of it for as long as it continues. As long as I continue on this adventure. So it would be wonderful for human consciousness to elevate into that level of clarity. But as we know, for initiates of natural law, human potential is limitless once we reach an aggregate amount of morality in any given society, and then things can really start happening. So as I always say, there's two things holding humanity back: ignorance of natural law that governs our reality, and ignorance of how the English Constitution is in alignment with natural law through a system, a framework of equity, where the community comes together through the jury to govern itself through conscience, the knowledge of the objective difference between right and wrong, natural law. Righto, take it easy.